Morning. Sorry, I'm a bit silhouetted today. Oh no, it's not too bad. Right. So I'll just move the camera back a bit. That's it. A shot, I don't think. Still might have my head chopped off, but never mind. That was a bad thing, is it? Okay. So we're going to do some torso twists. Warming up the core again. So you're giving the game away. Yes, it's abs. So what did we do yesterday? Yeah, abs. Sorry. Lower abs today, and no planks. Okay, going. Don't know about you, but that full-on plank, I mostly felt like my upper abs were burning. Not too bad for the lower abs, so that's my thought today. Let's give lower abs a go. Okay, switch side. So what you're aiming to do is just take your elbow as close as you can to your knee and twist through that waist, and just to warm up right the way through your core. Keep it nicely tight as well, even during your warm up. Okay. A few more. It can be a little bit intensive for the lower back, what we're going to be doing, so I think we'll just stand a little bit more the shoulder width apart and just gently reach down to each foot and just let your lower back get a little bit warmed up. Again, keep your abs braced and then protect your lower back. Hamstrings as well, getting a little bit of warm up, not that we usually need that today. Okay, and I'll just raise our knees and just get the lower abs going. So squeezing in your abs, pulling that knee up, feeling it in those lower abs, but don't wear them out. Right, so move this bit. Right, so single leg lifts, like it sounds really. If you do find it too challenging, there is a regression we can do. So full single leg lift, you're going to tilt your pelvis up so you've got no gap under your back. You might still get a little bit of a gap, but aim to push your pelvis down and take away that gap from under your back. And then you're just going to lift a leg and let the other foot hover off the floor, and then slip it back, and try and breathe out as you lift whichever leg. To be honest, it's going to be pretty intense throughout the whole thing. But yeah, just slow, deep, even breaths. Right, get the timer. Oh, the regression, sorry. The regression, same setup, but you can bend your knees, tap your toes on the floor. So try and do as many as you can, full leg. And if it's getting to the point where it's either give up or regress it, try and regress it and just bend the knees. Tap your toes on the floor. I might well do that myself. So, as with all these, I've never done 5 minutes solid of these either. I think I've probably done about a minute before having a rest. You know, our usual workouts. So yeah, uncharted territory again. Well, that's why it's a challenge now, isn't it? Okay, go for it. Circuit workout. Get ready. So I'm going to make sure I can see the timer. I just feel it's better when I know how long is left. Sometimes it's not, sometimes you just don't want to know. Okay, so let's focus on pressing down the lower back into the mat. And that way you're really using those lower abs. So just telling you to engage your lower abs and use them doesn't always give you the right advice. If you do push right down with your pelvis, that really does the trick. And what you're focusing on is not letting any gaps appear under your back and keep not letting that pelvis tilt the other way. And it's hard. So it's my hip flexors again. I'm feeling it more today because we've used them quite a bit throughout this challenge. See how long we've
Workout
got.
pause.
Oh, don't pause. No. Don't pause. Okay, I'm
Resuming
gonna knock a
your
couple of
red
seconds
circuit
after that.
workout.
Okay, a minute, nearly. Oh, I'm never gonna get 5 minutes solid of these, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the regression. Okay, they're tough. Managed a minute for once. Okay, now 3.5 minutes left. These are still tough though, if you've regressed it like me. If you haven't, well done. You see me cheeks getting a bit warm now. Only problem with home workouts is the heating. Okay, what are we on? Oh, God. Not even 2 minutes yet, and I think I'm going to need a rest. Don't push through if you're feeling your lower back too much, remember? Don't risk any strain in that lower back. If you're losing your technique and your back's coming up off the floor, I'm going to have a little rest. Okay, I'm going to have a rest. So bring the knees in, rotate the knees, and back again. So it's all about just doing as many as you can within this 5 minutes. You can have a rest and start again. So I'm going to go for the full ones again, I think. Okay. I was going to say, do let me know if you manage to do full 5 minutes without stopping, but I'm not sure if I'd be annoyed. No, I'd be very proud, very impressed. Whew. Okay, so we've got coming down to 2 minutes 10. I'll see if I can get to 2 minutes still with the full ones. My back's still touching the mat, so I know I've not lost my technique like I did before. It's tempting to battle through, but I could feel my back lifting and I wasn't able to do anything about it, so I thought, no, don't carry on. Not worth straining that lower back. So we get some abs work done here. Oh, we'll have a 6-pack come Christmas, won't we? Buns of steel. A minute and a half left. Well, a little bit less then because I accidentally paused it. That wasn't fun, was it? Okay, I'm just going to have a rest again. Massage that lower back. Rotate the knees one way then the other. Okay, let's get going again. I'm going to stay with the regression. Keep those abs pulled in. So if I'm mad enough to try and do this again, the aim is to just take out the regression and do the full lifts. Even with a little rest in between. But I've not done too bad. They are very tough, these. Okay. I'm going to try a few more full ones. Oh, jeez. Just about keeping my back flat on the floor. But now I'm going to rest it again because I can just feel it. I'm not able to keep it there, so that's not good. So doing this, now I can feel no gaps again. Last 20 seconds I think I can do for these. But yes, it's tough. Okay, I'm going to finish it at about 5 seconds to go because I paused it. Oh, well done. Whew. Rotate those knees again. Oh, this feels like heaven when you get to this point where you can stop.
Great workout. You spent 5
not
minutes,
bad, not bad.
seconds
So that's the second one out of, what are we on, 13, where I couldn't do it for 5 minutes. So I'm not too upset there. It's not too bad. Oh dear, trying to get up, it's a different story. Okay, so again, I'll just do the little backwards bend, or just push your hips forward. You don't have to lean and actually bend backwards, but you just want to open up the area that we've been shortening and lengthen the muscles again. And reach it up. And then a little bit more when you can. And if you want, just put your hands on your back And just push those hips forward. Oh, you do feel it in these hip flexors. And let's do the child pose, just for that low back. Deep breath. And then come up. And let's just do a little bit of arching your back. And then sending it the other way. And then arching. And then pushing up the tailbone, lifting the chin. And lengthening the abs again. Okay, so for hip flexors, sorry if I go out of the shot again, we'll just do a little bit of leg stretches. So we're just going to pick up the foot, push your hip forward, and you should feel that amazing stretch right the way down the front of your hip. Push your foot down into your hand. And just keep it there. Stretch through that hip. And release, switch sides. Line up your knees again. Push that hip forward, really push it forward. Bring that heel as close as you can to your bum. Push down with your foot into your hand to intensify. Oh, and then give it a shake. Well done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cardio tomorrow, I think.